They was happening. I'm playing. What's good, Royalty? It is. I don't know the time.
It's
I'm not that smart.
9:07.
It's about
9:07. It's a Monday. It's been a long. I will say that it's been a long weekend, a long week. I am still trying to catch up on this sleep. I feel like I'm behind the 8 ball, but we hear Royalty. I just want to say this before we start anything. Before we get into anything, Royalty, I looked at the polls early on for the MCU draft, and all I'm going to say is if you don't vote for the minorities, that says something. That's all I'm going to say right there. That's all I'm going to say.
I also accidentally voted wrong on my own poll.
Yep, I saw that as well.
Did you see that? I was so mad. I didn't saw that. I shared my dinner. I saw that it was about Wanda, and I was like, "Oh yeah, that was a great first pick." So I hit yes, and then realized that the question was was that not a good pick? Basically,
was it a reach?
And it was not a reach.
I didn't say.
This week of WandaVision declared the Scarlet Witch. She's
First of all,
I voted wrong on my poll. I think she was the perfect pick, but that's we'll do a review. Austin and I are planning a review episode. I didn't know.
Oh, that's nice.
We're planning a review episode, and we're hopefully going to have some special guests on to review it.
Oh, that is so lovely.
When does Winter Soldier and
That's this month. Yeah,
that comes out this month.
March
we should all do something for that too. I had to add that in.
Yeah, March 14th, and then Loki comes out on June 11th.
See, I'm not a big Marvel fan. But look at that plug.
What?
I'm not
Why
a big.
Why are you capping right now? You've
not
seen
a
every
big
single Marvel MCU movie that I've known.
Of course I have, but that was when I was a child.
And don't say you're not a Marvel fan when
but
you were
now
a child.
I'm not gonna pay for it. Yes, I'm a grown man. I refine myself.
So you're just saying you don't have Disney Plus to say that. Just don't say you're not a Marvel.
No, I got Disney Plus. I got Disney Plus. I got Disney Plus.
So you're not gonna watch the TV show? That's what you're telling me.
Bro, people have been talking about WandaVision for weeks. Still ain't happened.
But you just ain't gonna watch my man Falcon and
no
Bucky kill it.
I'm gonna just say this.
Falcon is about to be the first Black Captain America. That's what you saying.
Salute. And wait, hold on, Charles. Again, beautiful segues by both.
If you read the comics,
beautiful segues.
Y'all know what I'm talking about. But
the first Black Captain America, and I still ain't got no voice, Royalty. I'm not saying that y'all don't mess. And I made a decision yesterday when I was on the live yesterday. Oh, for y'all that don't know, every week I will be doing the R&B Slim Lounge where I come and play music and I talk and we just share music, we talk with people. That's another shameless plug. But besides all that, if I don't get a vote, just one vote, because I could vote for myself, but that's gonna happen eventually. The first Black Captain America, y'all don't even understand that. First of all, let's not even say the first Black anything. The fact that he is Captain America should show you his pedigree and his status as a superhero. And I had him on my squad, and y'all trying to clown me, Royalty. I'm just gonna keep leading my kids.
On your team?
Correct.
The Falcon is lit, man. Why people hate on the Falcon? He cool.
Oh, you're left. Oh, I'm telling you.
Want to brag about
Hawkeye. Now I remember you saying that. Sorry, I thought you said you picked Falcon, and I was confused.
Come on, bro.
If you look at my team, from the way they all interconnect in my reasoning, it's a pretty solid team. Like if I was a GM, I'm like, I know I'm gonna go to the playoffs for this. I definitely know I'm gonna go to the Western or the Eastern Conference Finals, and I have a potential at least to make it to a Game 7. That's how my squad is built.
Oh, shit. Okay,
that's how my squad is
built.
Go
ahead.
You know what I'm saying? We got you know what I'm saying? We got Storm, who's my shooting guard. She gonna get hot in the clutch. Always, whenever you needed something, Storm was right there in the right. Okay, I'm getting on the tangent. I'm sorry. We're not here for this. We're not here for this. Not here for this.
With the red do-rag on. Crazy.
This week on the podcast, we're gonna do something that we haven't done in a while. We're gonna do some check-ins, some mental check-ins. Royalty, if you want to check in, let us know on the live, on the IG or on Twitter. Let us know how you're doing. It's a year. Charles mentioned it to us beforehand. It's a year since COVID started. It started on the 15th, but we'll just round up. right?
March.
Or am I wrong?
Lockdown.
Both
Somewhere in
months.
the second week. Right, whatever. So, wow. A year later, we still in the house. We still working remote. We're still wearing masks. Still not a lot of vaccines. How are we all doing? How has the year been?
I am unwell.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is that?
I am so over this shit. And not like I would be happy if we didn't have to wear masks. It's not that. I'm
Say it
over
again.
being stuck in my fucking house. I'm
I
a
can feel
very social, no, because I'm a very introverted person. I don't do well on my own. I don't do well by myself. I've never lived by myself for a good reason. Like I do very well around people. When I'm by myself, it causes a lot of anxiety. And so the fact that I've been alone at home working for a year is driving me out of my mind. And there's no end in sight. Like, there is an end in sight. The fucking vaccines are getting distributed. Like, awesome, great. Like, we're kind of maybe coming close to seeing the end of COVID as we currently know it. But like, I don't know when I'm going back to the office. I'm probably going to be married before I get back in the office and see my coworkers. And that's 8 months. Like, I don't do well on my own. I don't like being at home by myself. I am not seeing friends. Like I see obviously Cody every day because we live together. I see my parents every so often. I see his parents every so often. I don't see my friends. You guys are the only people I really even see, and I see you on a screen. So the fact that I haven't even been able to like hang out with anyone is like making me absolutely miserable. And it really peaked, because I know I've been complaining about it for like a fucking year, but it really peaked at the beginning of 2020 because like we're starting a whole other year and there's no end in sight. Like I
You mean
am
2021?
yeah, whatever. 2021, 20.
It's
yeah.
all the same year. What are you guys talking
Yeah,
about? It's all the same
I'm
year.
like, I was realizing because I was at my parents' house today working, I realized like on my way here, I was like, I haven't seen anyone. Like I've seen Maddie twice. She's like the only friend of mine that I have seen since COVID started. And I mean, it's not like I don't have friends. Like I have friends, I just don't see them. And like, that sucks. And like, I have a friend who, bless him, and he's so excited for him. He's engaged. His fiance is pregnant. But because of that and the timing of everything, like he likely won't be able to come to my wedding. And that makes me really sad. Like, it's like things like that. Like I'm really excited and there's so much stuff to celebrate, but like COVID's still going on. So we can't do anything. And it's just like, it's hard to be optimistic anymore. And it's hard not to get lost in just like the kind of this super fucking dark,
And the
like the
COVID
existential dread
sauce.
of COVID.
Yeah.
Like it's not ended. Like I'm just like at home by myself. I can't go outside. I don't take breaks during work because I'm working. Like thankfully it's light out after 5 o'clock now, but like there would be days when I don't take more than 2,000 steps. Like
Yeah, that's gross. I've been seeing that a lot. Yeah, it's gross.
terrible.
That shit is
Like I'm
crazy.
just like miserable, and there's not much you can do about it because up until now it was fucking freezing out and you couldn't go for a walk anywhere. And I don't really love or trust the idea of going to a gym right now either. So it's like, what the fuck am I supposed to do? Just walk up and down my stairs 30 times? It's just shitty.
It's tough. It's really tough. Charles, how
Mad
about
tough.
you?
You know, I got a lot of shit to get off my chest. No, I'm just playing. Yeah, I guess I kind of do. It's been a whole year since all this started, and like everybody want to be an introvert too. You really gotta be an introvert. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm pretty introvert based, but like I love seeing all the good people who I really like fuck with and love, like as like actual human beings, and I can't even like really see them, and I feel bad because I'm already bad at texting / communicating as it is, so I don't really like get to like hit them up, be like, yo, I'm about to slide over there right now, we about to chill type of shit, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's because this COVID shit has just got me in a fucking endless loop with everything else that's been going on, but it's just crazy that like I never pictured, well, I did picture that we'd be here a year from when it all started, but
You definitely said we'd be in this for over a year.
I did say this, but like,
I thought
fuck,
we were gonna be out of it.
when it hits harder when it
Fucking
actually is true though. You'd be like, damn, son.
Yeah, you
I was just trying to
definitely
be
said that.
Celebrate
pessimistic
another
as hell.
fucking
Reverse
birthday in
psychology,
COVID.
that shit.
I'm not excited.
Oh
You
my
definitely
god,
said-
it's crazy.
I remember when you said, yeah, we're probably gonna go over a year. I said like 8 months. Rachel definitely thought it was gonna be 3 or 4.
No, oh, yeah, but
Oh, but
I hate thinking about the worst of the worst, but fuck. Like, who would have thought we would still be here?
yeah, we
doing
probably
that
gonna
shit.
be 2 years deep. That's the crazy part about it.
How long did the Black Plague last? Like, if we're complaining about this right now, we have all these technological advances for like medicine and stuff. Just imagine those people back then.
Yeah, I don't think
Just
that
what the fuck
when I
is this
think
shit
of-
going? That's crazy.
honestly, when I think about this stuff though, I don't think about it from the standpoint of like all the technology we have. Because it's weird if you think about it, right? A lot of our medicine is preventive. We just did not prepare. This was we hate to say it, but it's a complete lapse on our government and whoever was the president. We know who the president was at the time, but like
We've been
you're
here.
supposed to prepare. You're
We gotta
supposed to
say
prepare.
his name.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. We don't even need to say it, but you need to prepare for this stuff. Like preventive medicine means, wow, it's been a long day. Preventive medicine means that we are preventing the causes of the symptoms so that you don't get it or you can avoid the severity of the illness. We should like the fact that we do
Our
about this-
reaction time would be better. Yeah.
Exactly. The fact that we do about this, quote unquote, in October of 2019, and we just kind of let it just play out, and then we was too late to do anything. That's very telling.
I was
Wow.
making jokes in the airport, man. Coming back from California in January, like, oh, dude, it's crazy. I remember as soon as we landed down, touched back down to Illinois from Cali, we go in like the airport bathroom, and there's like somebody threw up completely in the sink. I was like, damn, this is crazy.
That's fucking disgusting.
That's that Rona right there. Ran out the
So,
bathroom making jokes. Now
that's
look at
gross.
this. The hell? Where are we at, man? That's crazy.
Honestly, I thought when I came back from that cruise, my sister thought I had it. I was like, how did I have it? I didn't have none of the symptoms. And it's weird. So I don't know.
Could have just been A positive,
I
B
doubt it.
negative,
So,
double
Charles,
deuce, O negative.
I don't know what that
Making
means.
shit up now.
Why is there blood type? Like
I
what?
have no idea.
Because when the coronavirus first came out, nobody thought if you had like O positive or O negative, you could really be, you were like supposed to be more inclined to being, what would it be called? Like unsymptomatic,
Asymptomatic.
I see what you.
asymptomatic. There you go.
Okay.
Asymptomatic.
Now, yeah. Okay. Now that you said that rings a bell.
They was saying whatever, bro. They was saying, you
Fucking
know
yeah.
what? I'm gonna just keep going, Charles. Keep going.
Just keep going about what? Just how
About
crazy.
How much
Yeah,
life
what?
sucks with COVID.
It's just crazy. Like I don't know when we're gonna see an end to this, but hopefully, it just makes you realize how spoiled we are as a society, and we just expect everything to be done like that, though.
Yeah, as
Like about those
Americans,
people from the Black Plague, like before, like just imagine them. I don't even know how long that lasted. Like how many years did that last? We sitting there complaining about a whole year.
that's what I'm trying to.
You know what I'm saying?
I feel weird saying this because I don't want to. I was talking to my brother about this the other day. He's like, bro, your 2020 wasn't bad, bro. I got a new job. I guess I see. Look, 2020 was filled with so many different things. In 2020, I got a new job. Started going back out with my girlfriend. Like I did so many things. Like what's the other thing? The podcast started booming. What
Didn't
else?
you have
happened?
a nephew?
A nephew? My nephew was born. Like I had like it's weird because I'm like one of those few individuals. I had reached another level of financial stability that I never thought I would really reach. It did it way faster than anticipated.
You're just grateful, like
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So to me, I look at this time and I'm like, The only thing that sucks is that I'm stuck in this house. But like even being stuck in this house, I've learned a lot of things about myself, good and bad. I've learned like one of the most like wonderful things about myself is that I'm a very intentional person. Now that's good and bad. Because a lot of the times that intention sometimes it gets skewed with whatever I feel like is right or wrong at that point in time. But because of that intention, right, I've noticed that like my interaction just with my own family has gotten a lot better because now I'm like, if y'all the only people I'm gonna see, I'm gonna make it enjoyable. I'm gonna make it memorable. I don't have to act more. I don't have to act less. I just have to be in that moment, which is weird because I was always an in the moment person, but in the moment meant like YOLO to me. It didn't mean like savoring it and like being present, like enjoying it, like you having a good meal or a good drink or what I'm saying? Like my perception of enjoying other people's time and company changed a lot because of COVID.
It makes you appreciate the little things you have, man.
Yeah, of course.
That's another thing about that was a positive about COVID this whole year. It made everyone slow down a little bit because,
Don't
we
get
all
me
just
wrong.
take everything for granted a lot, especially being here in America.
Big facts.
You know?
Don't get me wrong though. I hate that I can't go to the gym. I mean, personally,
Dude, that's killing me.
Real talk. I've taken some steps back, and I feel like an old man when I wasn't. I was looking
Out
at
here
some
looking
pictures.
like Flavor Flav right now. Talk about I took some steps back. Come on,
Man, I really did. I'm talking about my body fat, Charles. I used
That's
to
what
be
I
under.
mean.
I
Flavor
used to be
Flav ain't
under.
in shape.
I used to be under like 7% body fat. Now I could probably say I'm at like 9 or 10. You know what I'm saying? Just the way I've been eating because of COVID. But I'm gonna get back right. But
No, I
COVID,
have the worst beer gut. Like I feel the gut coming. I'm just like, bro, like I gotta go to the gym and do some abs, at least work out. I
just
don't
need to get
care if I got a little bit of a gut and I just got like at least a swole chest and some nice biceps, triceps, and nice legs. But
no.
fuck,
I made a commitment to myself that I would never have a beer gut or a dad bod.
gotta have the dad bod. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Be
girls
proud of
are
it.
like digging
Come on, bro.
lately.
That's nice for them girls. That's nice for them girls.
Oh man,
I'm gonna keep me my six. I'm gonna
the
keep my
dad
6
bod
pack.
was the thing in 2020 because nobody could work out.
You know who likes dad bods is people that are willing to not work for the body that I aspire to have. That's all I'm saying. I don't really care about them.
I don't agree
It's
with
not-
that statement. I think it's
How
people
not?
comfortable and being like, we're both here, we're both good. I just love you for
There's
who
nothing
you are. I
wrong
don't
with
care.
having a dad bod or liking a dad bod. Like that's your prerogative.
I'm not shaming nobody. I just don't want that for my life. I'm in competition with myself. I compare myself to myself, and myself says I have a 6 pack. I don't need to be. Oh, well, actually, I lied. I like one of the goals for 2021 is to literally get in the best shape of my life again. I've always make that goal, but it's different. But I'm just trying to get back to where I was. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll get back there.
Yeah, no, I feel you. I was going crazy in the gym, then COVID hit, and I was too scared to go back to the gym.
Yeah, man. I used to be in the gym running like a mile and a half.
Great.
Then I would work out. Then I'd hoop. Just a gym
Just
round.
that good chest pump, chest day. Hit that good leg day. You know what I'm saying? Just I don't know, just having your body just feel like when you're not at that sore point, but you're just at that like good sore point. You know what I'm saying? Like you just crave it. I love that. But
I miss hooping, man. I used to hoop for hours.
And hooping was fun too. Yeah.
And then work out. That's how I knew I was in good shape.
You gotta hoop first, work out after you hoop. Because you try to work out after you're done, or hoop after you're done working out, you ain't hitting shit.
Yeah, but the problem about working out first is your straw. No matter what you do, your shot is either short as hell or strong as hell. Because if you do legs, you should all upper body. But if you're doing arms, you over here look like you damn near trying to break the damn backboard, just throwing it through.
Hard ass backboard slap. Oh man. So let me ask you guys something. So if you guys had to give yourself a grade for how you handled 2020 how would you grade yourselves in terms of? There's a lot of things that break down to the grade. Like,
Yeah.
I would say B plus. B plus
B plus.
because I did a lot of things that I didn't think I would do. One of them just being I didn't think I would be an active participant in protests. I didn't think I would be doing my civil duty as a U.S. citizen. You know what I'm saying? Stuff like that. So I think about stuff like that, and I just think about like I took a lot of steps forward into the man that I wanted to be this year, and I keep relishing in that fact because being a grown man is so cool, and I didn't understand it until I understood it. I could go into it later, but this phase of my life of me just completely leaning into this grown man ship, that's all I gotta say.
I would probably honestly grade myself pretty poorly. And when I say poorly, I was a nerd, so like a C. Because I am just very critical and very hard of myself and hard on myself. So I did do a fair amount of things, I think, right. Like I actually didn't gain any weight. I've been losing weight. Like that's great. That's something I wanted to do for a long time. Like I was, Cody and I did a majority of our wedding planning and saving for the wedding. Like that's really cool. Like I had COVID and I survived it. Like that's awesome. But I still feel like I
Step that
could
up.
have and should have done so much more that it's hard for me to celebrate the wins that I have because I don't think I did as much as I probably should have or could have.
What would you have done though, Rachel? That's what I would ask.
Yeah, I mean, honestly, it's like I would have just taken better care of myself in general. Like I'm not working out, I'm just eating in a calorie deficit, so I'm losing weight. Like I could be doing, I could be eating the food I am eating, I could be eating it better and like making it myself and meal prepping, and I could, be the person that goes on long walks with my dogs every day. Like, and I don't. Like I could be taking better care of my mental health, and like that's something, especially in the last like month and a half, that's like really slipping and I'm really struggling with. Like it's nothing, and that's what's hard about it, is like it's nothing really that's like measurable. Like I can't be like, well, I failed because I didn't meet like this benchmark. I just feel like I could have been more proactive in like looking out for myself and doing and making those small decisions every day that would make me happier and make me feel better as a person and about myself, that I just haven't been doing. So I've just,
Rachel, are you in the same position that you are in now that you were last year?
mentally.
Just answer in general. Just answer the question.
Wait, say that again. I'm confused.
Are you in the same position now that you were last year?
No.
Okay, so there's been progression.
In some cases, like I like financially and like stability wise, yes.
Yep.
Like I'm in a much better position than I was, but like my mental and emotional health, I'm worse than I was last.
Yeah, but everybody's in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? I'm saying the positive stuff, because for me, if I don't constantly say the positivity, then I'm gonna sink down.
Yeah.
2020 was so negative, you forget the positive things.
Yeah,
That's-
like
Yeah,
that's
so
why it's like I can't focus on the positive because I still have negative. So I'm just like, well,
I get,
failed.
and it's weird that you say that, because this point became so apparent to me the other day when I was actually talking to my boss about all this, and I was like, well, I think I finally got to the point where like I'm okay with everything. I just said it straight out. I was like, at first it was really getting to me, because the thing about being in your 20s is that I keep telling people it's a bunch of new experiences, right? But this is a new experience for everybody. But imagine being in a decade full of new experiences, and then on top of that, you have a special outlier. I'm already trying to figure out life as is, and now I can't even figure it out normally. The way, like, think about that age from like, because we're in our mid-20s. This is like the time in our life where we kind of start to kind of start to dive into who we are and what and how we tick and kind of accept ourselves. And because of that, we gain so much confidence, and it kind of leads to us meeting and kind of interacting with more people. We kind of expand just naturally. It's not like a forced thing. It's just you do it throughout work. You just do it when you're out and about. But we're getting that taken away from us, right? A lot of younger 20-year-olds will talk about, oh, I don't get to go to the club, or I don't get to travel. But imagine not even meeting your best friend until like you were this age. Because a lot of people meet some of the people that they like their day ones during this age. I know, yes, we have college, but like imagine being a grown-up and finding your best friend. That means y'all really like mess with each other. And I feel like I don't know why I feel like this, but I always just think like, damn, I could just imagine myself, because I got the job in Chicago. I felt like I didn't feel like I was gonna take this year over, but I just felt like I was gonna meet so many people, and I was just gonna be who I was, Deji Giwa, whoever I meet, but and whoever I connect with, I connect with. But COVID had me locked up like Akon. You know what I'm saying? I'm locked up, they won't let me out.
Oh
They won't let me out. I'm locked up, they won't let me out. Whoa,
no.
won't let me COVID, you need
Oh,
to
man.
go. I've been quarantining all goddamn year, and it's too long. Okay, I'm done.
Yeah, no, you good. You had to get that off because you got the red do-rag
You know
on.
what
You know
I'm
what I'm
saying?
saying?
Convict music.
But the thing about this year, I think my rating I'd give myself is like a B minus, almost just a C plus, just because like I had to make big changes. Cut off my dreads. I left the old job that I was working at, started a new job. But in terms of, I guess, just mentally pushing myself, it can be way better instead of
agree.
just dealing with everything that's going on and accepting it. Like I got to take the next step and mentally
For me.
like deal with it and push forward that way. Like, you know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? So for me personally, I give myself a B minus.
Yeah,
So
it's so hard to be disciplined. I'm not even gonna cap. It was so much easier when I could get out the house, because I'm like, all right, I know I have this much time. I know I need to do this. But now you in the house all day, you
lose track of time, like it's not even there.
man. I'd be like, where did time go? And it's
When
like
you're
7
having that
o'clock.
like good conversation with someone, and before you know, you're like, oh shit, we've been talking for like 3 hours. Like, what?
Exactly.
What? That's kind of how all of 2020 was for me. It's just it wasn't all a good time, but
That's how I feel when Rachel says that
giant blur.
she don't even walk anymore. Because I'm a walker, bro. I'll walk slow, but at least I walk.
Oh
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
you guys
And
work from home too, so it's just like get out of bed, go to
and
computer.
Yeah, like
sitting
this
down.
is my bed. That's my bed. I'm
That's
sitting
it.
where I work every day.
That's crazy.
Like I
And
don't
sitting
even
down is like sitting down is the new form of cancer. Man, it's crazy. So it's just
like I
Scarface.
fucking miss getting up. Like, oh, I don't miss waking up early for the train, but I would walk like what 2.5 miles every day in my office. Like
Yeah.
there and back. Like that's just exercise and fucking fresh air that I am just not getting.
Yep. And then
That's
I would walk.
great routine.
I would walk at my building. I would get off at the 17, and then I'd walk all the way up to my floor, which was on I think 18 or 19 or something like that. So I would begin the steps in, bro. I just like walking. That's what I realized. So then when it was time to go, I'd get my power walk on. You know what I'm saying? But enough about the COVID-ness and the environment, because we could talk about
I'm
that
gonna get in my feelings here in a second, and I am
all
not
day.
trying to cry on a podcast. That's not my vibe right now.
Wait. Yeah, true that.
Wait, what?
I gotta use the bathroom, so
Oh, okay.
I'll
Charles,
pause
go
it.
ahead and
let y'all know.
use.
To that point where like after you hit your mid-20s, where everything you could tell the weight that you're putting on and shit. Like I'm still kind of skinny because I haven't been able to work out, but like I got a little gut going on. I'm like, damn, I need to stop being like
Yeah, no, that's like my big
spicy chicken
quarantine.
sandwiches and shit, bro. Fuck.
Like
The bitches
especially
is
like
too good.
on like TikTok, everyone will be like, "Oh, this is what I looked like like March of last year versus what I look like now," and they're like not fitting under their clothes. That's my flex of quarantine.
Bro,
Is I've
look at that here.
lost weight. That I
Mm,
That's a plus for you though. Like you
That's a
just
plus.
dedicated to it.
and you got to win. Yeah, I said to myself, I'm tired. Like I have to shake it up. So like I say that, but I went to sleep at like 3:30 yesterday, and I woke up at 8, and then I worked till 7:30 today, because time is irrelevant. Like it's gross. I said I have to start waking up at 6 o'clock, and if I don't work out, at least I have to do like some reading or something. I'm just getting tired of
Gotta
working.
do some.
Exactly, I'm
Shit.
getting tired. I'm really just
Whatever.
getting.
I'm getting tired of this fucking working, waking up, working, coming home, waking up,
Understood.
working, coming home, waking up,
like I'm about
working.
to fucking cave and get a
Come
gym
on.
membership to get out of the goddamn
I
house.
need to get to the gym, bro. I'm about to this mask up. I'll wear whatever. I wear a
Yeah.
respirator in that bitch. Like I can't do it anymore,
I'm
bro.
not,
Like
I'm
I'm
not gonna
dying
lie
out
to
here.
you. I miss the burn. Like it's not even that I'd be doing crazy weight because I cap myself just because I'm not trying to get football swole again. But I miss hitting like
That
225.
good
No, you know
rep
what I
where you
miss?
just
And Deji, I hope
that's
you're
what
gonna
I'm
get this. I
saying.
miss like the early morning workouts and then the chocolate milk after the workout. That's what
Well,
I fucking miss.
I was lactose, and that's when I started to notice my lactose in
I love
college.
drinking.
So if
Damn.
I
like
had
drinking that,
two,
dude.
if I had 2 chocolate milks, Rachel, I'd be on the toilet for the rest of the day. So I substitute for muscle milk. That's what I would do.
Okay.
But I got the cookies and cream muscle milk.
I don't think I can eat cheese anymore, Daisy. It's a black thing, man. We just lactose intolerant.
No, it's a human being thing. Actually, we're not.
Yeah, I'm
well, human
lactose
beings.
intolerant.
I think
No,
I meant like
No, I'm being
I don't
dead
mean
ass.
to be this guy, but more black people are prone to getting
Yeah,
it
I agree.
earlier versus later on. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I agree. Because they're predisposed to diabetes and all those other, but that's just because
But
you should.
I know Nigerians for a fact, they be looking at you crazy if you put too much cheese on your shit. They be like,
Yeah, I don't use cheese unless it's mac and
"What's
cheese.
wrong with you?" Hell, nah, they be looking at you crazy.
No, when I did the research, I just found out that human beings, like,
Yeah,
we
that's
really
another
should,
thing.
we really shouldn't be drinking milk. Like it's
Well, the
just
only
a thing.
mammal that
It's like
takes
one of those.
something from another mammal that's
And-
like
and
meant
drinks
for
it, yeah.
babies
Mhm.
and drinks it. Yeah,
Like,
it's
I
weird.
think that's like that should be like a new indicator of like a psychopath is someone who will just like drink a glass of milk, like a glass of
that's
cow's milk. That's some
literally
psychopath shit.
That's literally Austin J.
That's
I don't know when the last
I'm
time
a
I
very nice person. I don't judge a lot of people, but if you're thirsty and you go just pour a glass of milk, like not with like a brownie or cookies, like you just need a glass of milk, I don't trust you. Like that's some weird shit. Like I
That's
know.
funny. That's literally Austin.
Like I'll fix my
they
distance from
smile at
Austin.
you and put the got milk mustache.
Yeah, no, it freaks me out. Like if you're not even make like chocolate milk.
Oh
No.
my God. When Austin during 2 days, Austin during 2 days in high school, whenever we come home, his dad would have something made for us to eat. Austin would always have milk with it, like religiously. And to
Milk after
I'm
like the
questioning
morning
our
time,
entire
like
friendship.
I can't give
I don't
a
think you
break on that, bro.
understand.
What? The
honestly,
only time I like milk is after when I'm fucking high as hell and I'm done eating a bowl of Captain Crunch or Frosted Flakes
Like in
cereal.
cereal, fine.
That's
with
it.
like with
That's
baked good or cookies,
Oh boy.
some form of dessert.
y'all both.
Yeah, there's certain
like,
things like peanut
as
butter
you're-
you gotta have some milk with, or else
Bro, I've gotten to the
I'm
point.
questioning Austin now. Like I don't what?
I'm telling you right
he
now. that
might
milk-
be a serial killer that we just don't know about.
When I got off of milk, it was probably the
I love you
greatest
though,
day of my
Austin.
life. Greatest day of my life.
Oh my god. Like
I've been
the
drinking.
dreaded glass of milk with dinner as a kid, that like you couldn't leave the table until you finished your milk, even if it was warm. Like fucking disgusting. I hate milk.
Rachel,
I'm gonna be honest. I
Rachel,
used to be
I'm-
one
Is that
of those. Hold on.
I'm gonna say it because I didn't tell you this, royalty.
White
Whenever I refer to something that is black, I'm going to implement it with the word the culture. I found out that that's
The
better.
culture.
I said that sounds better. You know, instead of saying it's a black thing,
Funny
I'm just
as
gonna say
hell.
for the culture.
You
So-
funny.
Not- I
Whoa,
think
you
it's the milk.
funny as
The milk with dinner was not a part of the culture.
not in my household. Charles, was it a part of yours?
Well, I used to love milk as a little kid. Like I used to
Okay.
just pour a glass of milk, throw some sugar in that bitch, mix it around, and drink it.
Oh, that's
As a
like
little
a
kid.
horchata.
I used to
That
do that
makes
shit all the
that make
time.
that actually makes
Yeah,
sense.
I used to do that
Fuck,
shit
are
all.
you kidding?
No, I'm dead ass,
Char-
Rachel. I'm talking about
Charles-
old school sugar. One,
Are-
two,
also,
Yeah.
boom.
do you even know
chug
how much
that
sugar
bitch.
is just in milk?
Yeah, but that makes sense because
A
that's like
lot.
horchata.
But
He's
I was a
Latin.
little kid.
Yeah,
But,
he's
See, my mom and my grandma used to make me like these warm cinnamon milk with sugar, like drinks, and they'd heat it up in like the microwave or heat the water or heat the milk up and do it. So I used to love that.
Yeah,
But
but
I was
that's
too
not
lazy
just
as a
like
kid to do it myself
cow
and
milk.
just throw sugar and milk and drink it.
That's
But it's
like-
just like it wasn't even it was like 2% cow milk, throw some sugar in that bitch and drink it. Like what's wrong with that?
A lot
milk
of
is
things.
actually disgusting.
That's-
Milk is just
I can't
disgusting.
drink it anymore though, I'll tell you that, bro. I can't.
We need
I
to
used
talk
to love
about
that as a
something
little kid.
different because my
Like,
opinion
I
on
see
2 of the 4
sugar.
people in this group is changing.
I used to see sugar mounds at the bottom of my cup when I was drinking as a little kid. So how
That's
fucked up
gross.
it was, bro.
No,
That's a lot of sugar.
Hey,
that's
It
when
is what it is.
that was almost my
It's just
when
what
I was
it
a
is.
little kid, I was addicted to pop. I could tell you a story where one day I had like 13 cans of pop at like a family party. And I was bouncing off the
Oh, that's just about to
walls.
stay at the crib with the way you had soda stashed up there, boy.
We did. But that's what I'm saying. I literally used to drink caffeine like it was water. I don't know how I did anything in life, but you know, when you're young. And
I
now I
think
can't even,
you can't even drink soda anymore.
hell no, bro. I be avoiding
Bro,
that shit like the plague.
I think that's how I am now. I don't really like sugar at all. Like oh no. I think it's like it was the milk with the sugar as a little kid. That's what did it for me, man.
that's fucking
Honestly.
gross. We're talking. We need
It's
to.
all right.
I'm
judge
literally
me,
like
it's
I'm
okay.
judging you and Austin.
It's okay.
So fucking
I don't
good.
care. I was a weird little kid.
Oh
So
my
roly
God.
polies in my hand, Rachel. Like what
You
would
I
were.
you
remember
expect?
that. I actually do
I-
remember when you used to have the
I had like
roly-polies,
100 roly polies in my hand, just fucking sitting there, dude. I was a weird little kid. Now I can't
Maybe
even look at
that's
a
why
bug and
we
be like,
weren't really
yo,
friends in elementary school. I don't know.
you know. Yeah, no, I was a weird little kid. That's fair enough.
Charles, you were not
There's
weird.
no
I
shade.
used to hang out with you all the time.
That's so.
You just had different
I met
interests. But I guess
some
again,
people
I
are
was a
into
man of
sports.
the people. I was a man of the people in elementary. Actually, I've been a man of the people all my life. I'm starting to realize that. You know, whether it was elementary school, middle
I think I was
school,
weird
high
until
school.
like high
I
school.
can agree with that. I can agree with that. I don't know about a man of the people. I just mean like
But you
it's
were
more
like
like a
everyone.
people's
Like
champ. People's champ. Yeah, you the people's
you,
champ.
like
I'll give
you had a
champ.
group of friends, but
Of
you were
course.
like
Man of the
everyone.
Yeah, but I was funny. When you're funny, you can talk to anybody. That's all it was.
oh
Crack a
man, I
joke or
can't even
two.
give Roy the jewel, man. I was
Do you
about
know
to
how
say,
girl-
Nate, you remember
do-
that time we was at Six Flags?
That's not funny. Oh, local legend
No,
moment. Here we
freshman
go.
year, right?
Local legend moment. Oh,
That's
hold
all-
on, Charles. Let's not even talk about. Let's talk about. Wait, let's talk about. This is a local legend moment. Royalty right here. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put the post up tomorrow about the
I'm
local
scared.
legend moment because I want y'all to start. I want y'all to start dropping in the
Yeah,
local legend
y'all gotta
moments.
start just dropping. Oh man. Okay,
Let me set the scene. Charles, you can finish the story. Let me set the scene. So it was the summer of 2009 or 2000, going into our freshman year. So that'd be
2009
2009.
going in
2009.
20. Yeah.
Going into our freshman year. I like to call this. We had a little posse. You know, it rebranded a couple times, but this is how you know I was always thinking ahead, royalty, right? It started with BAD, and then we added people. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is that what we did is that we all, besides always hanging out, we just ran around Streamwood, whether it be the mall, whether it be walking to get some KFC from my house, ridiculous, right? Being at one of my guys' crib and walking to Wendy's, Taco Bell, and obviously besides the fact that we played freshman football, but
walking to pizza now.
Walking to pizza now. So there was this one day where BAD and associates or conglomerate, whatever you want to call it. We walk into Wendy's, and this is the phase of like really skinny jeans, super high top shoes.
It's really skinny jeans. Hilarious. You got to describe the story that way, bro.
Tight shirts.
Oh shit.
And keep in mind, this is the phase when girls would wear the tube tops with the coochie cutters, with the
coochie. Descriptive words are crazy.
With the coochie cutters, with the
point,
cheeks, with the cheeks out, and then the sandals everywhere during the summer. You feel me? So here we are making our way to Wendy's. We see girls in our class being freshmen, and BAD and posse and conglomerate are making, we just being typical freshman boys. We clowning each other, and then somebody says out of nowhere, "Bet you won't take that yada yada cigarette out of her hand." And Charles, being the person he is, says, "Bet I won't." I don't remember what the bet was, but Charles, knowing who Charles is now and who he was then, was not scared of nobody.
I don't think I got any money for that either. I was like, "Fuck you talking about, bro?" I said, "Yo, let me get a drag of that cigarette." Bitch, fuck the cigarette. Just fucking dipped after I threw that shit.
And everybody
booked it.
Oh man, and
I was mad ignorant as a fucking teenager. That's crazy.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. Local legend moments. That was hilarious though. At the time, Charles, I couldn't even breathe. I was running and laughing at the same time. I was
referring to though was the time, I guess, Bad and conglomerates or associates went to Six Flags, right? And like, your ass was so scared to get on a roller coaster like the Raging Bull. Shout out to our local legend. We all get in the front row. We all sit down, right?
Bro, I was going to walk through.
My man Daisy was just being over dramatic, soap opera type of shit. Like, I ain't finna sit in this. He sits down. The local legend I know goes to put his own thing down, looks over to the left, locks his ass in. So now he's stuck there. Front row Raging Bull. So my man Daisy out here fighting for his motherfucking life because, he didn't want to be on the front row Raging Bull anyways.
Full-blown panic attack.
But
get me off this ride.
My man is.
I was about to cry. I was about to cry. I was really.
My man really said, "Big luck to."
I was really gonna walk off, and then the worst part is that the dude who was controlling the ride was in on it. He was like, "Oh, you want off?" I was like, "Yeah, get me off." I was literally like, I was about to have a panic attack, and then I got on the ride and I had a wonderful time, and now I go on roller coasters.
So it's literally like, you just gotta get over your fear, man. That Raging Bull front row will change your life. Don't be afraid to ride the front row of the Raging Bull.
I did.
Royalty. No, just
and actually, I feel like that's the only way you could do it. It's like the V2, right? You either go in the way back or you go all the way in the front. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, that front fucks me up every time I go on V2.
The front on the second.
Like, shit.
The front on the second one up, I feel like I'm about to just. I feel like
when
I'm just about to fly.
When it spins around the thing a little bit and you're up there, you're like, damn, we up here high as bro.
Dumb high, and you're going so fast. Like, I don't know who made up roller coasters, but I'm glad you did. Things I will never do is the Daredevil. Salute to any of y'all that do it.
What about the giant drop?
Oh yeah,
Giant drop is not scary.
No, you go on the giant drop first, so you can just get over your shit, and then you're good for all the other rides. The rest
Daisy,
of it.
That is cap. That's true.
No.
Giant drop is the scariest ride there.
Giant drop is not scary. The only time I haven't been on the giant drop though.
You didn't even go on it when I went with you though.
But I've been on it, Charles. Okay. I've been on it.
Like,
I'm saying I've been on it. Okay. The only reason why I haven't got on it lately is because I heard about a person who got their leg cut off, and ever since then, I'm cool. I'm cool. I'm cool.
Yo, that thing only it says is the scariest stomach drop. Honestly, that's really what it is.
Yeah, that's it.
Like just because there's nothing underneath you, like, oh shit, if this conductor
why
doesn't press the
get it
button
out of
fast
your
enough, I'm about to
system.
die.
You lose all of your fear, and then you're just riding an adrenaline high the rest of the day.
No, that's how I feel about the Raging Bull.
Now I
Front
can't go on Raging Bull unless it's front row or the
I'm-
back, the very
I
back.
couldn't do any
the
of them now. I'm
whiplash.
such a pussy. I probably would be terrified. to do it.
Rachel, stop it.
Now you be getting the heart palpitations.
You were a
and I do-
cheerleader.
Yeah.
You had to deal with
A little bit.
scarier things than riding a roller coaster.
No, I know, but like, dude, even like my anxiety's been out of control lately. Like this is how bad it is. I was trying to think about a new TV show to watch after WandaVision is over, and my heart rate like spiked to 140.
Oh, I
Yeah.
got you.
I'm not
I
even
got
fucking-
you.
like the littlest things have been giving me the worst anxiety. So even just the thought of a roller coaster right now scares the shit out of me.
Oh, I got you, Rachel. I always put people on the show. Masters of None. Watch it.
I've seen it.
What about House of Lies?
Isn't that a movie?
That's a good TV show with Don Cheadle. House of Lies.
Oh,
Yeah.
on
Beetle.
it's on Showtime.
Don Cheadle. It's not Cheadle.
I
It's
thought it was
Cheadle.
Beetle.
I don't
thought
know.
it-
I fucked it up mad times. I'm just
Yeah,
going
I
off my
can't,
own
like,
narrative now. I'm going off my own
Anyway.
narrative. That's how his name is supposed to be.
John, I'm not gonna say it. Don Cheadle. Yeah, Cheadle. Anyways, I feel like I don't want to talk about this, but Rachel said she had very high
we
energy.
have to. It was we were talking about it before we started recording, and we were having great conversation. We had
Oh.
already agreed that we needed to do another mental health. So I said, you know,
You're right.
let's circle back.
Mm.
Get some good lighthearted content at the end of the episode, uplift the royalty, and give them some insight into our fuck boy girlness.
Okay. You really want to do it?
Everyone goes through it.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
I'm not gonna start this conversation. I'm just gonna let y'all lead, and then I'll chime in.
About what?
Well, what
man?
did it say that we were like, we have to talk about this? Oh, like you're kissing, right?
Oh yes, that's exactly what you said that if you're a good kisser, that usually is a good indicator of how you are in the bedroom.
Yeah.
I said, interesting.
Yeah. No, I think so.
Most girls kind of say that. I want to be honest.
Yeah,
think
well,
most
because
girls
there's no initial, like, if the kiss says a lot, like the first kiss, especially like how you lead into it, says a lot about a person's bedroom
Personality
energy.
and what they're gonna really do, like bedroom
Oh,
They're gonna
etiquette.
be in the bedroom, you know, like they can't go in too like soft, otherwise they're gonna be a pussy and it's gonna be really vanilla. You can't
Gotta
go
be that
too hard,
nice.
because then it's just like you're gonna do one thing and it's called a jackhammer. You know, like
Mm.
you can really, I feel like, easily tell the person's sexual energy based on the initial kiss and how it's done.
You know,
So you
this
can
is what
tell when somebody's gonna just want to straight up just boom crush it versus make love versus just be a pussy.
Like you can tell.
Okay,
Like, well, you
yeah.
can also, okay, you're telling me like
I could see that for women with grading and
But
kissing.
like you can tell if someone has kissed a lot of people, if they've, you know, if they have a lot of experience. Like, and if they clearly don't know what they're doing kissing someone, they're not gonna know what they're doing when it's time to, you know, do the
This is when I'm glad that I'm of the culture. I'm not gonna lie to you. Because it's not that I have an advantage, but I have an advantage. You know, these luscious lips right here. I'm just gonna say that these luscious lips right here. I'm looking at them right now, Rose. So you might not know that. That's why I'm back. That's not from, you know, that's what I'm saying. You leave that up to the person that you're giving it to.
You don't
right?
But
kiss
also,
and tell.
it
You let the
doesn't
people
always
were
set
there to
someone up
tell your
for
story.
success.
Tell your story. That's all it is.
How? How so? So if I'm good at kissing, right, you would expect you would be like, all right, well, I'm expecting you to have some techniques, you gotta have some,
But
we
okay,
all
but
got a
then
stroke, right?
this leads into the question, like, what if that person thinks they're good at like kissing and stuff, and then they're not?
Well, Rachel,
But okay, hold on. What if you're like, okay, what if you don't have to fuck these people, but you just made out with multiple people, right?
Mhm.
right,
And they all enjoyed it and said you're a good kisser, so that puts you in a good boat already, correct?
correct.
Yes, because okay, let's be real.
I'm a very
No one's
like,
gonna tell you that you're a bad.
I think I'm a pretty good kisser.
Let's be real.
to
No
be
one's gonna
honest.
like try to be like, you don't know what the fuck you're doing. Like, no, they're not gonna
Yeah.
say that. They're if you're not gonna ask either. You're not gonna be like, was that good? Like, no, you're not gonna do that.
The only way you could tell is
Go
off
out
the
of their
energy they
way
give
to
me.
tell you if you're a good kisser. You know what I mean?
They'll tell you by not kissing you again. That's the thing.
Well, either that or you just tell by the energy when you're kissing someone. You know what I'm saying? Like, like, okay,
Understand what
this
you're saying?
person feels it.
Have you? Oh, here's a question. Have y'all ever kissed somebody, and while you were kissing them, you were just thinking about like, damn, I really just want this to be over.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
Yes.
How awkward is that experience? Like, when do you pull
See,
away, or do you
Well,
let
when you
that
get your
person
throat,
finish?
when you get a
depends.
throat shoved down your tongue, you're just like,
It
yo,
depends on the
relax, bro. Oh my
because
God.
so it depends on the environment, and it depends on obviously the person. So if you're in an environment where there's a lot of drinking and you yourself have been partaking in the drinking, you could just like push them and be like, oh my God, like give me a moment, like I need a breath, because like you could just be playing off like the spins, or you're too drunk, or like this, that, or the other. But then it gets complicated if they're like aggressive. Never fun to deal with. At which point you just got to come out like swinging like a raging fucking bitch, and that
Mm.
usually.
Okay, so since we're talking about fuck girl and fuck boy behavior, what's the worst way you've bowed out respectfully or disrespectfully?
Okay, this is okay. I bowed
I'm
out.
gonna hear Rachel's first. Off of that reaction. Yo,
It
that's
was
crazy.
during my fuck girl phase. I'm not gonna say when this was because I feel like it happened a little early. But I was getting set up by my friends. They worked with this guy. I was, on the prowl. I'll say it.
Mhm.
And they're like, you should hook up with this person. And I was like, all right, cool. Like he's attractive, whatever. So he comes to a party that we were at my friend's house. And I'm like super into myself at that point in time. Like I was like, I'm fucking hot. This is great. Like I can do whatever the fuck I want. Like blah, blah, blah. This guy's hot. So we're like making out and stuff. And then, the deed happened. Turns out, I'm pretty sure he was a virgin. So that was uncomfortable and already like added a layer of complexity. But then we went back downstairs to the party, and he didn't know a lot of people at this party. Like he didn't go to our high school, so he didn't know a lot of people. He only knew his coworkers. But he proceeded to go downstairs and brag to my friends about the fact that we had sex and that we like hooked up or whatever. And was just like being like a total fuckboy. It was terrible. It was awful. He clearly had no idea what he was doing. Like I still to this day regret it. And so I in a not nice way, because I was like kind of drunk. I was over it. This guy was really fucking annoying. So I proceeded at that party, I'm such a terrible person, to just like talk shit about him and his dick and how long he lasted. And then he never talked to me again.
What? Why? Lord, I have
Rachel was
never.
a dick yelper and said, "No, that shit trash. It ain't even worth it." I'm crying.
Lord, I
I'm
have
fucking with it, though.
It was bad.
You gotta let him know.
It was
Wow.
it was not, it was my proudest moment. Yeah. That was
It's fuck
probably
boy.
the most disrespectful way I've ever bowed out. I was just like, I'm good. And
So that's
Yeah.
funny. That reminds me of one time, my freshman year at college.
again, I'm not gonna no names here, no anything, but this girl, and I literally was just talking to Tafari about this yesterday. Um, we were talking about how this one girl was trying to basically hop on anybody of the culture.
Why did you just laugh that hard after you said, yo, after this segment we're done, off of that energy, my God.
after
My God.
so and it's funny because I'm gonna bring this story full circle. So like I was watching a comedian the other day, and basically his thing is like, if I'm gonna date a white girl, I want the authentic experience. I don't want a white girl to act like me, because what am I gaining from it? I already know how Black women are, right? So this girl, she hit like the same line with every dude.
Why you talking about Godfrey, bro?
I'm not, I'm not. So this girl hit like, hey, you seem really chill. I think that we should kick it. Immediately when she said that, I said, nah, I'm good. I don't need that. And I I was just like, I'm good. Go ahead. Enjoy yourself. I'm not the one. And that was my fuckery. I was completely insensitive to even give our
Honestly,
conversation.
way better than I was expecting.
Biggest
Now I
fucker.
feel like a massive.
No, I don't want to get in that bag, Rachel, because if I did that, people would just look at me a certain way. Not like yours is completely commendable because the guy was out of pocket, but like me, it was just complete savagery. But you know, I want to work the people up to that. This is like a local legend moment. That's why I want it. You know what I'm saying? This is something I gotta, because when I tell the story and then you hear it, you'll be like, damn, he was really awesome. Third, but to each his own. I'm refined. Whatever.
Charles?
I don't really want to get into fuck, man.
No, you have to. I said mine. Like
Can we describe the fuckboy moment? Like, okay, hold on. Give me a rundown of this again.
No,
Just describe it. You don't got to get into detail.
The most disrespectful way you've ever bowed out.
Correct.
The most disrespectful way I've ever bowed out. Is there any more disrespectful way than just ghosting someone? Like, fuck.
No.
No,
Charles.
that's pretty disrespectful.
It's a common factor for me, so it's kind of just like I gotta decide.
He said he's Charles Danny Phantom.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah,
I'm going ghost.
All right, okay. I'll just do the one where I feel like I fucked up, but it came to bite me in the long run. But
Okay.
it was kind of savage. So it was a little after senior years when I like first lost my virginity, right? I remember I had smashed this girl, right? And like she had smashed before she smashed me, but she wanted to like I felt like she liked me like a lot after like I smashed her. And I was one who lost my virginity. So like I just ended up just telling everyone like, nah, I can't fuck with her like that. Like we can still be friends or whatever. But like doing my own thing type of shit. And I feel like that was just like a little mad savage to do, especially being a virgin.
Especially that classic like line of being like, no, we can still be friends though. Like, no, don't fuck around with me. We're not gonna do that.
I like that. I don't know why I freaked out like that, but I just felt like that was savage. It came back to bite me in the long run.
Y'all use that line?
I'll tell that story another day. Yeah, use that line. It's not you, it's me. Okay, we've all been there, Dave. That's peak.
No, I've never used that. I just be.
Why is he capping? I'm tired of you capping.
I be saying
deuce. You'll be like, you know what? No, thank you.
Respect. It's either respectfully deuce or they're
respectfully disrespectfully bye.
No, I'm not saying. I'm saying, or the girl will be like respectfully or disrespectfully deuce. I've had it both ways. You know what I'm saying?
That isn't the worst one. I have. Oh no, I'm not gonna say this.
I do have. So in my
other situation, I
have a worse.
Like we gotta do a moment where like where a date went bad for you. We're just like, damn, like you know what I'm saying? Like
when a date
we gotta do
bad for me.
Yes, Like either from the beginning when you saw the person all the way to the end.
What if,
Like,
what if you? What
we
if
gotta
you've
do
never
one of
been-
those little
I don't-
special.
What if you?
Ever like
What
It's gotta be the IG.
dated.
What if you've never? What if you've never been on a bad date? I'm a good date, low key. And the reason
I'm
being,
gonna save this content for another episode.
Charles,
like,
I'm being honest.
I'm not about to say
I literally tell you why.
anything. We're gonna
No, I'm
save it for
trying
our IG live. That's what we gonna do.
But like I'm also trying to like
Yeah.
I haven't been on a date with someone that I wasn't in like a relationship with.
Well, not
See.
a date. Let's say like a hangout. Like a hangout. That's an
that's weird,
unofficial
Rachel.
date. Unofficial
You ain't-
date.
That's weird.
Where shit
Rachel.
got weird. Like,
What?
yo, crazy.
Oh, so it's like a date, but it's not a date.
Like
When
I
you see
like,
the
so,
I,
person,
like,
you
like
and you're just
I
like,
just, like,
damn,
hung
this
out
ain't
and,
what I
like-
signed up for. type
I like
shit.
hooked up with people, but I didn't go like on a date with someone.
See, that's weird. Dating is cool, but it's just like, super
Okay,
expensive. I
but
can
like
tell.
this is, like the last time I was single, the last time I was really single and was like actively seeking out people, I was 18.
Yeah. So you couldn't really
like,
enjoy it.
That
makes sense.
wasn't like you didn't really go on dates. Like you just like hung out and like kind of hooked up. Like
Yeah. Let's
maybe
go to the movies.
I don't know. The guys I was hooking up with didn't take me on dates, so like whatever.
Can we
It's
stop?
because they were too broke to do something. No, I'm just playing.
Can we stop
Probably.
referring to the local legends like this? Like this is just madness, man.
Oh shit, that's no shade to any of the local legends. I love
Yeah,
Right,
them.
like we
right.
don't.
And
we-
I never said it was a local legend.
First of all, anybody in streaming.
Let's get into
that's
this
the-
outro. No, wait.
Everybody in streaming is a local legend.
Yo, chill. Yo,
Everybody in
relax.
streaming is a local.
Now we get too personal.
Anybody who's crossed paths with me is a local legend. That's my thing. That's why I was like, hey man, we don't slander on this. You know what I'm saying? That I could have.
You act like I've only
Shout
ever
out,
been with your
shout out
friends.
to my
Like,
boy.
that's
Shout out to my boy Shady.
I definitely did not say that. I know
Well,
you.
you said, I'm calling out local engines. I didn't say
But
who
but
any
but,
of them were.
but you're thinking about you're thinking that I wasn't friends with everybody. That's the thing. I kicked it
Shout out
with
to my
everybody,
boy
Rachel.
Shady. If you went, I
You're
honestly
reaching
don't know how
here,
you're doing right now, Shady. But streamer high school, Shady.
Oh
Shout out
yeah,
to
I
you.
remember, buddy. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot more wild moments, but
That's
you know,
their camo pants.
that's the local legendary. You know, I got a catalog. I just told y'all about a local legend before we got on the podcast about all the messiness that happened at Concordia, but I'm not going to put that.
You
business
mean
out here.
Concordia, not Concordia.
No, it's Concordia.
If you
It's
went
Concord.
there, you-
Concordia.
It's Concordia, bro. We ain't about to do this.
Okay. Well, anyways,
whatever. Anyway,
I'm not going to do that to that because I love my local legends. You know what I'm saying? I respect y'all. Y'all are entitled to y'all
who
privacy.
it was. I never said who it was.
Facts.
Oh, I'm just making fun of you, Richard. I know for a fact. I know for a fact.
Damn.
I don't know who it is.
What
Talking
the
about.
fuck? That's crazy. That's
I don't-
crazy to say.
Actually, Rachel, I don't know who you're talking about. You want to know why? Because it's not my business.
Yeah. I agree with him.
Yeah.
I have no idea what.
I have
We're
no
referring
idea,
to.
Rachel.
But let's
This
get
was
into
a
these
very-
outros.
This was very lighthearted. We could have got way raunchier, but you know what? We said we got to go over 20K streams. So maybe if we get over 20K streams, royalty, we can start really getting into the deep bag. Because, you know,
we'll
once we get over
those
20K
18
streams, I
plus
feel like
episodes.
at this point, 18 plus episodes, you
We're
know.
gonna need the verification and everything.
Yeah,
and
we'll have to put like some
verification.
parental controls on our YouTube videos. Like,
Of course, you know, we'll have the whole setup in the studio, everything, you know. But we still trekking, you know. We gotta save the content because it's very spicy. It's very spicy. But like Charles said,
that's too much.
that's too
Take away.
much.
We can't
Go away.
give away
Facts.
everything.
You can't.
We just
My
can't.
can
next IG live though, I'll tell some crazy, I guess, tales from the Swood stories. Let's just call it that.
I like that. I like that. Sword Tales. Tales of the Sword. Actually, no. Sword Kage of the streams hidden in the streams.
We'll figure
You
it
know,
out.
from the village hidden streams. You know, I'm just a Swood Kage. I know everything about this place, but you know,
Charles, you
let's keep
remember
it on the low.
Charles, you remember the one time when we were at Rice Field where Buddy threatened to kill me? Oh, you weren't there. Were you there?
I was there, but I was there in spirit. I was watching
But you
from above.
But you heard
You
about
know.
it. Oh,
I feel like
let's see.
everyone-
This is
that sounds familiar.
I was watched through the chakra link, bro. I was watched through the chakra link. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I was like, oh,
So
my
this
man, need
story-
to calm down.
No,
this
that's another
story is
day.
wild,
Another day.
but-
Another
No,
day.
I
Yeah,
wasn't going to.
the-
That story is wild. And
Then we got endless content here with stories, man.
That's why we have a
like-
podcast.
Them the BMX trails in the back of Ricefield. We ain't gotta talk about. Ain't nobody know about them. But you know,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
we'll save that
Mhm.
for another day.
That's what
The verge
first
of your
started.
face. Why?
my savagery first started at Rice Field. Iconic moment, and
Fucking Ricefield, man.
the influence behind that moment was because I watched a Michael Myers movie. If anybody wants to,
I know exactly what Michael Myers movie it was,
Oh, God.
but we're
That's
gonna
what-
say that for another time. Holy fuck.
I really be having fun on this podcast, man. I really do, because I'm like, wow, how the hell did I get that off? I mean, I did get punched in my whole chest, but hilarious. It was
that's-
worth it because of
okay.
comedy.
I remember.
Comedy is pain. Sometimes that's why it's called a punchline. Oh my!
That's why it's called Laugh at My Pain.
All right.
Shout out to Kevin Hart. The last
No,
good comedy
Hart is-
special.
Kevin Hart.
You gonna say Laugh at My Pain wasn't good though?
I'm not gonna say anything about Kevin Hart. I feel like he got way too commercial, and he could have been.
Well,
great.
I can't hate on it though. I can't hate on it though.
I can't hit on either.
He is a mogo. He's a fucking mogo.
Yeah,
man.
bigger audience. He got streaming. He went for the bank.
Own studio on his Tyler Perry shit. So you know,
Of course.
everyone made fun of
course.
Tyler Perry till they saw his studio in Atlanta.
Until you saw the studio, and then until you saw the streams. That's all
All right,
it
let's
is.
all right. So please go hit these outros.
All right. Who would like to go first? I'll go first. Royalty. What is this? Episode 5. I hope that we are all we're managing. I don't want to say that I hope we're doing well. I just hope you're managing. And just to give you a little hope and inspiration, it's a weird moment. I had a picture that I was looking at of California. I was just smiling, right? But in that smile, I saw so much joy and jubilance. And the reason why is because one of the greatest things about
Wait,
quarantine
this way.
is that I realized how much I have fully accepted myself for all my flaws, and because of all that, I fell in love with myself. Weird as it may seem, but the only reason why I'm saying that is because there is beauty in the struggle. There's beauty in the struggle, but there's ugliness in the success. Or is that how it go? Wait, how does it go?
You gotta put it like The Weeknd. There's beauty behind the madness.
No, that's a J. Cole verse. That's what I was going. Beauty in the struggle, ugliness in the success. I think that's what it is. That's what I'm trying to say. This is a very ugly time, but when you reflect upon it, like I did when I was on a plane when I shouldn't have been, I was like, oh, thankful. So that's all I'm gonna say. Thankful.
Rachel, I'll let you lead this episode out. It's okay. I got you.
Okay.
You gonna close this one out? All right. Classics with Kage fashion, whether you're somewhere high, down low. 2020 was kind of rough for you. Just be happy you made it to 2021 though. I guess that's kind of it. Just remember to keep your mental health good, and it's okay to feel like you're behind after this year just because it was as fucked as it was. Part of my profanity, but sorry. Go ahead, Rachel.
Yeah, just reiterating what they both said. You're doing the best you can, and that's all that anyone can ask for. Just remember to give yourself a break and cut yourself some slack. I need to be better at it, but that's something that I can acknowledge. Also, it's okay to be a fuckboy right back at the men, ladies. Just saying. Totally okay. They deserve it sometimes.
Facts. Go
I,
ahead.
With
I
all
actually,
disrespect,
expected
it's
it.
okay.
No, say it with all the disrespect. That's how it should be.
Yes, hey.
Get
With
it
all
off your
entitled.
chest. You know what I'm saying? Fuck that. Get it off
I
your
don't-
chest. Let them know.
I feel like we just got to realize that women want it just as bad as we want it. So if that's it's like I said, it's like a squirrel chasing a nut, man. It don't matter who it is. It don't matter. You better just ride the wave and enjoy your time. Keep it lovely.